Believe the hype. Trust me on this. Believe the hype. Welcome back, and once again, thank you for trusting me with your full spoiler movie reviews. The thing I do where I see movies early, and then I tell you all about them. As always, I am unpaid and unsponsored. And spoilers, all the spoilers. If you don't want any spoilers, and I imagine you don't want them this time, go ahead and scroll. Scroll. It's okay. I won't be offended. I understand. All right, one more time. Let's scroll. Okay, here we go. Today we have Inside Out 2. To be honest, in my opinion, I haven't seen Anxiety written this well since Big Mouth when they had the fucking anxiety mosquitoes. And honestly, I still think the anxiety mosquitoes are better, but that's beside the point. But welcome back to Riley's head. Riley is 13 now. We're getting ready to go to high school. We just won the hockey championship with our best friends. And we were invited to go to a 3-day hockey clinic or boot camp, whatever you want to call it, with the high schoolers. But we have a problem. Riley's two best friends were assigned to a different high school than Riley, which pretty much is the catalyst to everything. So in the middle of the night, while our four main emotions slept, the demolition crew came in and set it up for the new arrivals, I guess. Our new emotions are anxiety, embarrassment, envy, and ennui, which is boredom, more or less. Anxiety has decided to take control, and if the other emotions can't play along with letting anxiety lead the way, they're going to be suppressed and locked away with Riley's deepest secrets. But not only that, they launched her sense of self into this big pit of despair, which is where all of her suppressed memories go. Which is kind of Joy's fault. She's like, well, if I don't like this memory, I'm just going to bury it in the back of her head, and she's not going to have to deal with it anymore. Surprise, surprise. Oh shit, there's 5 original emotions. Okay, I meant 5. So the original 5 emotions have to get the sense of self back to Riley so that we can restore this wonderful girl. Because in the meantime, while fucking anxiety is at the wheel, we have snuck into an office. We done body checked one of her best friends. She dyed her hair, which is really like a big deal when you're 13 sometimes. My mother would have had a shit fit, but anyway. Anxiety is so force-driven, she has forced Riley's imagination to come up with these terrible scenarios as to what happens if she doesn't make this hockey team. Yeah, that sounds about right. But here's where it gets really smart. So they have to send one of the emotions up through the little tubey boy where the memories go in order to recall them once they find Riley's self-awareness, self-character, whatever you want to call it. And who do they send? Sadness. So now she's anxious, she's sad, which when you get to a boiling point, you gotta be sad. But even when that doesn't work, okay, we have to burst the dam of repressed memories. And so all of those come flooding back, and that's how they get her sense of self back to headquarters, so her joy can return. Tell me that's not the sweetest thing. And so you need all your memories, bad memories, good memories, things you really don't want to fucking think about, to make you who you are and grow as a human and have complex emotions. And sometimes when the anxiety takes control, we don't like ourselves and we don't recognize who we are. But hell, that's a whole lifetime's worth of work to figure that one out. Also, Flea was back as one of the voices. But anyways, this is a 10 out of 10. Take everybody. Take your young children. Take your teenagers. Take yourself. Take your friends. Take your therapist. I don't know how your grandparents feel about emotional and mental health, but if they're on board, take them too. If they're not on board, maybe don't. But anyways, 10 out of 10. Okay, bye. Because every time we touch, I get this feeling, and every time we kiss, I swear I can fly. You know, Riley aged up looks like Emma from Degrassi the Next Gen, which puts a whole extra level on this. Whatever it takes, I know we can make it through.